Well, kitty cats have survived, what are we now? Almost 2 weeks, and they're doing good. Come out here in the morning, give them some food. It's really funny how the raccoons at night come in and wash their hands in their bowl. Because every time we come in here in the morning, the bowl is just covered in mud. But I had to switch to a metal can because the raccoons chewed through the other one. Yeah, burn the fields today. Well, burning a field. I brush hogged the other ones yesterday because there really wasn't a whole heck of a lot to burn, but this one had a pretty decent amount of growth still. So, pretty simple. Took the brush hog 2 times around. You can see where the fire is stopping at, 'cause there's not enough for it, to burn beyond my firewall. So now I'm just walking back, making sure that it didn't get through. So burning fields goes back to a long time ago, and farmers would do it to keep down trees and shrubs like that growing up they didn't want. So as an example, you can see all these in here are actually like wild rose, and they're very thorny. They can get very big and bushy and go crazy. There's also a lot of locust in here, which is that tree I showed you earlier, a couple videos, that has those really long nasty spines. In fact, there's some growing right there, I can see. There's one right there. So what burning does is it helps to kill those trees and keep their growth down. So typically every spring we'll go through and burn the fields, and in about 2 or 3 weeks you get a nice lush green field with lots of native grass growing up. So that's what we're doing. I also saw some piles of wood around that I set on fire too. But this will burn itself out. We have a slight north wind, so it's blowing south actually towards the barns, but there is a very mossy area in between there, so it's not going to get anywhere. You've got to burn a couple years in a row to really take care of the tree growth. But next year I would assume we'd have a very manicured, excellent looking pasture down here, which we would probably use for haying for our horses or goats, whatever we end up getting, livestock. Fun stuff. I love burning. I've been burning since I was a kid. Grew up on 80 acres, and we burned our fields every spring. Nothing to worry about, just fire. So another quick thing to note when you're burning is to call the local sheriff's office and let them know what you're doing, so they can, in case someone calls and goes, "Oh my gosh, there's a fire," they'll say, "Yeah, that's old schmucko guy over there burning his pasture," and people don't freak out, because I have had people show up before neighbors would call and say, "Oh, that crazy guy, his fire is out of hand," and the sheriff or the local fire station would come over and put my fires out, which is really annoying because there's nothing going wrong. They just decided to put my fires out. And even though I asked them to stop, they wouldn't do it, because once they get the call, they're required to put it out. So I hope you can hear me. It's kind of windy out. Usually you don't want to burn on a windy day, but my pile here is a little bit loose, and it's not very packed, very dense, so it's hard for you to start a fire and for it to keep going. So if you got a little bit of wind behind it, it'll just keep pushing it through the pile. So we got a south wind today, and I got a spot going, and my hope is that this will burn all the way through and hopefully add a little bit. Right now it seems to be doing a straight line just to the other side. But we're hoping to pour our footings on Monday. Not this Monday, next Monday. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow and the next 3 days. We're in a flood watch right now. So the weather is still not cooperating with us, but right now, next Monday looks promising. So that's our goal, and then hopefully we can get working on, sort of flaming up. Hopefully we can get moving on the slab and start getting some walls up. I've got all this stuff to burn because the house is going to be sitting pretty much right where the burn pile is for the most part. And then also with the way the summers are and we get the southwest winds, well, that would blow all the smoke and debris and everything right into where the barn's being built at. So I really need to get this burned down before we get the barn up. We're running out of time. I really got that side going now. That whole end will burn up tonight. And throwing some logs on this side. I got a little fire going. And this little ember is right in front of us here. Hopefully they'll make it. This pile was not packed very dense. On the back side it's pretty good, but getting it started has been a chore. That side on the right that's burning really good now wasn't very packed well either, but I kept pushing it in. So back where that pile is where the burn pile started at, this dark area. I'm probably more than halfway done now. It's getting dark, about 6 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna maybe take that pile and push it this way a little more. And then if I get any more embers in the bucket, I'll come throw them over on here. Maybe this will catch tonight. Ugh. Now I got her going. Switch back to the other side. After I pack that in and push a little bit here, and can only go in so far. I gotta have the bucket where it blocks the heat, and put my head down so that my hat blocks the heat from my face. Push in a little bit and come back, push in and come back. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah. I got this little spot over there I've been having trouble getting going, but I think I got a decent little fire starting that may catch on later tonight. And that pile, I've got a small fire going on the back side. So if any luck, this will just burn all night. I hope I get a good hot bed of coals there, so all that I'm chopping down right now that's still green, I can toss in here and it'll burn it up. Fun, fun, fun.